Hello friends, welcome to Project Possible. I hope you guys are really enjoying our daily videos. Today, I have selected a topic on why do you think a solicitor is an important person while handling your property purchase process. Experienced solicitors help first-time buyers with moving house or remortgaging. A solicitor or a conveyancer will handle all your legal aspects of buying or selling of a property for you. A good one will always keep you updated regularly and can support you by answering all your questions about the process while buying a property. Guys, stay tuned towards the end of this video as we will be detailing you out a sample format of checklist that normally each and every solicitor uses during this process. I hope you will really benefit with this. So guys, now once you have identified a property and you have agreed a value towards that property and you have put in your mortgage application, the actual role of solicitor begins from that particular phase. Although thousands of house sales and purchases happen every week, not many sellers or purchasers will know the intricacies of what the solicitor actually does during the conveyancing process. The main reason a solicitor is needed when you are purchasing a property is to ensure that all the legal requirements are met. One task that a solicitor will perform is to conduct searches. These searches can reveal important information that could save away your decision of buying a property. For example, such as noisy neighbors, any rights someone who hold over the land, or any planning issues affecting the property. Often, such documents are lengthy and very technical in their wordings. Therefore, you need to be diversed by a person who will understand these terms. This can be particularly important when you are dealing with an older property where rights over the land may be hidden on old handwritten deeds. If any issues are found, your solicitor will be able to advise you of the potential outcomes and what further questions should be asked if you are proceeding with the process. When you are purchasing a property, it is the biggest asset you ever own. So you need to make sure that you are not caught on with the potential expensive issues in future. If a solicitor fails to raise any potential issues or does not adhere to any of the undertakings, this is considered professional misconduct, which could result in penalties. Once all the legal issues are dealt with and both sides being happy, there will be exchange of contracts, which will make the sale legally binding. Your solicitor will liaise with other parties to confirm the date of completion. This is when the monies for the purchase will need to be transferred. Mortgage monies received as well as many other monies, your solicitor will liaise with other parties to confirm a date for completion. This is when the monies for the purchase will need to be transferred. Mortgage monies received as well as the money for any stamp duty that needs to be paid off. As only solicitors can perform certain tasks that is required for legally transferred ownership of a property, it is important that you instruct a solicitor when you're trying to buy a property or selling a property. So guys, as promised, now I'll be sharing a few important tips, a 12-point checklist that often all the solicitor uses during this process. Point 1. Investigation on ownership documents. Point number 2. Examination or drafting a contract. Third, raising queries on title. Fourth, requesting and examining all necessary reports. The reports may include such as planning status, building control issues, roads, sewers, water, energy performance certificate, right of way, access and usage, bankruptcy, and court judgment detailed against the seller, if any, searches in the land register against the property and the seller. Fifth, reporting to the buyer and settling the details on. In this point, following things are covered: valuation, timber and structural survey reports, fixtures, fittings, content proposals, title details, contract proposals. Sixth point, drafting and preparing for signature. In this particular point, following things are taken into consideration: transfer documents, mortgage deeds, stamp duty, land tax forms. Point 7, having buyer sign the mortgage deed, contract, fixtures, fitting and content lists, stamp duty, land tax returns. Point 8, protecting lenders' interest by checking the buyer's identity, reporting to the lender on title deals, reporting any adverse problems to the lender, reporting any change in property price. Point 9, requesting the deposit from the buyer and paying to the seller's solicitor, mortgage funds from the lender, and the balance funds from the buyer. Point 10, affecting completion. Paying the funds over the seller's solicitors on completion, submitting the stamp duty, land tax forms to the Internal Revenue and Customs, together with the paying any stamp duty if applicable. Key arrangements: paying funds to the lender, paying balance to the client, and obtain the release of any charges. Point 11, registering. In this point, ownership transfer documents and lender mortgage documents are registered. Point 12, finalizing, the last stage. Closing the searches on the completion of the registrations, collating all the ownership documents and sending to the lender to keep as a security, and closing the solicitor's file and storing it. This is no mean task, and it is essential that you have a confidence in your solicitor acting for you. So guys, I hope this topic will help you to understand what is the major role of a solicitor while handling your buying or selling property process.